On July 29, 2021, the Israeli-managed tanker Mercer Street was sailing quietly off the coast of Oman in the Arabian Sea. Suddenly, a suspected Iranian drone struck the vessel in a targeted military-style attack, killing 2 crew members. This wasn't just a random act, it was a deliberate escalation, and it sent shockwaves across the maritime industry. So what exactly happened on board during those first chaotic minutes? After the explosion, the crew scrambled to figure out where the damage was and who had been hurt. Distress calls went out fast, and coalition naval forces started making their way to the scene. But here's what stands out: the crew had to improvise. There was no set protocol for defending against drones, no assigned safe shelter. Medical resources on board were stretched thin, and it was unclear how to coordinate the bridge team during this kind of threat. If we look at best practice, what should have happened, the checklist is clear. Under frameworks like ISO 31000 and the ISM code, a ship in these waters should have assessed local risks, prepared the crew for hostile drone scenarios, and designated shelter-in-place zones long before anything like this happened. Communication lines should have been established with coalition forces and shore HQ, and everyone should have known the drill. But the Mercer Street incident exposed some tough gaps. There was no formal defense protocol. The crew hadn't really trained for a military-style attack, and when the crisis hit, there was confusion about who was in charge and what to do next. The result: slower response, greater risk, and tragically, the loss of life. For everyone working at sea today, here's the lesson. Civilian vessels can't afford to ignore high-tech threats. Being threat-aware, running drills, training for new scenarios, and building clear protocols can make the difference between chaos and control. The Mercer Street tragedy makes it painfully clear: preparation isn't just a box to tick, it's a lifesaver. Want to dive deeper? Check out our full module on maritime crisis response and risk management. Take action, learn from real cases, build protocols that work under fire.